Yeah, I copy you. You're 5859, Kelly. How you doing?
Cruzeiro Mike Alpha Juliet. Always I copy you very well. 10/9 now in Boa Vista, Brazil. QFL?
The engine, and I say a little prayer, and that's good to me, over.
Calling CQ Mobile.
I think that's a recall. But very fine. And, yeah, I guess being in western part of Illinois, then you have to deal with tornadoes from time to time. We have our nor'easters and hurricanes, and I guess you have sometimes the tornadoes in western Illinois there. Very good.
November X-ray 3 Zulu. The name is Jim. Japan, India, Mexico. November X-ray 3 Zulu. Back to you, over.
No, it seems to land somewhere. It always lands somewhere, and there's usually somebody there, so that's a good thing. Have you recovered from your trip to Winnipeg? Over?
Correcto, Centrero, tierra.
Listen, where else you freaked out again? Oh, well.
Please be safe to be well, and I hope to talk to you again. 73. QRZ, Papa Victor 8 Alpha Lima, QRZ.
459 Stanley in Ohio, over. Judel or Judel, over. Okay, November 8, Hotel My Golf from Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango. Okay, Stanley, it's a pleasure. Thank you for the contact. Say hello to the people there in your house. November 8, Hotel My Whiskey for Whiskey 7 Hotel United. This is Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango. Yeah, Roger, I was wrong, but I have a good in the log, over. Seven three, bye-bye. Go ahead, Alex. Okay, there was a station from Venezuela, is there? No, negative. Hello to all the people there in the chat. Hello, Maurice, goedenavond, my friend. Hello, Todd is going. And Angel in Tennessee, I hope he to come here, Brian and all the guys there. Thank you, all of you, Rick also. Thank you all of you for being here and support Alex. This is Papa Zulu 2 Yankee Tango. Yes, can you give me the call sign, please? Okay, there was a guy calling. Please stop. Go ahead, Kilo Charlie 2, go ahead. Roger, it's Samuel. You are 58, over. Okay, my friend, thank you for the contact. Very nice signal. Go ahead, Alex. Kilo Charlie 3, Quebec, Victor, Quebec. Is that correct, Frederick? Roger, my friend, you are 58, but I have a lot of noise here, over. Thank you for the contact, my friend, 73, bye-bye.
I was looking at the time, but your next comeback, I'll give you a signal report there, over.
Yeah, we've had that bit of it for about 6 inches of snow last night, and tomorrow about another 6 inches. We're about 30 degrees right now.
Tango, India, Nancy.
Good luck with your contest, 73.
Kilo Oscar 4, Hotel X-Ray, Mike. Can we get your location, please?
Roger, location is Evington, Virginia. QSO?
QSO. Thank you for the contact, 73.
73.
November 4th, Sierra Mike Sierra. QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa X-Ray.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. You are 5'9". We are a middle school in South Carolina. Over.
QSL, I've got you 5'9" as well here in Tennessee.
Thank you for the contact, 73. November 4th, Sierra Mike Sierra. The station with Echo 8.
Good afternoon. It's Kilo Echo 8, Papa X-Ray. Kilo Echo 8, Papa X-Ray.
Kilo Echo 8, Papa X-Ray. You are 5'9". We are a middle school in South Carolina. Over.
Well, thank you for the comeback. My name is Ron, Romeo Oscar November, and I'm located in north central Ohio.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Is this frequency in use? K4LEN. Is this frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters. It's K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere. QRZ.
Whiskey 8, Golf Mike Fox.
Whiskey 8, Golf, Mike Fox. QSL?
QSL, name here is Gary. QTH, Worcester, Ohio. How you doing today?
Good evening, Gary. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. And good evening to you. I'm doing pretty good. Kind of cooped up in the house, a rainy day. It's getting cold. And nothing else better to do than get on the radio and play for a little while.
Sounds good. Hope you're a little warmer than we are. Don't know if you got that ice storm that went through a little while ago or not, but got a USB thing kicking on and off here on my computer. So K4LEN, WHGMF, we'll give it back to you and see what you're doing down there. We've been below freezing for a couple of weeks now, even for the highs.
Yeah, we've had it pretty good here lately. We've been in the 50s most of the week this week, upper 50s, mid to upper 50s, and yeah, that ice or that cold front came through, and we lucked up, and we've not got below freezing yet, so we're not having to deal with any of the ice, but it was a close call for sure. I think about 50 miles down the road, they was getting some ice, and pretty much to the west and to the north of us has got ice, and we were spared on this one.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting here pretty much empty band according to my band scope, and got QRM coming up right on the side of this conditional change or something. So far, it's not too bad. But good to talk to you. So you said Middle Tennessee, I think. Maybe that was the name of the town. I know you was in Tennessee. But yeah, I was down there in the 60s. I was down at Millington at the Naval Air Station in 1968, I guess it was. And I forget what day it was in March, but we got 16 inches of snow in March. It was gone in 3 days, but it was quite snow. We got snow on the ground here, not much, just 2, 3, 4 inches, but it's been around, hanging around for 2 or 3 weeks now. But yeah, it's kind of pretty day. We had sunshine most of the time. I don't like winter anymore. I'm up to the age of 73, and I just really don't care for winter. I've been a little sick, so I haven't been outside fighting much, but it's just one of them things. That when I was young, I loved winter, but loved, sledding and playing and ice skating and all that stuff. But anymore, I kind of sit inside and look at it through the window. K4LEN, WHGMF, back to you.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not a big fan myself. I do the same thing. I get to work out in the weather. I work construction. So being out in it all day long, every day, I've kind of got a little bit used to it, the best that I could, I guess. And I don't know, I'm not much on the snow. Matter of fact, I hate it. It hurts us on our work. And I don't know. The only thing I like about it is the kids enjoy it. They love it. So I like watching them go out and play in it. But that's the way I am. It gets cold like this. My days off, I stay cooped up in the house as much as I can. We've got something good to do now, play on the radio. So I don't need to go out. I can keep myself entertained right here sitting in this chair there, Roger.
Very true, Justin, at least as long as the antennas don't ice up. That's the other problem with winter. Get some limbs falling on antennas or just ice gets so heavy they fall. I've only had that trouble once this year so far, and that was from the wind. Don't know how I sound now. You sound about the same. I've got a
I got a 5BTV, an old one that's 40 or 50 years old out here, and then I've got a little end-fed. I switched over to the end-fed on the second transmission. Maybe I ought to go back to end-fed. Maybe that maybe I ought to go back to vertical. Maybe that QRAM would go away. But yeah, I know what you mean by getting used to it a little bit. I was in Trip, Missouri after I got out of the Navy back in the 70s, and I worked cable TV for a while. And the worse the weather got, the more work we had to do, you know, the more ice and drops and, you know, swims falling, broke all the, back them days, everything was just 75 coulombs coax running at the house. We'd get a big ice storm or a big snowstorm, and we'd be working 12 hours a day for 3 or 4 days, just getting everybody hooked back up back in them days. Well, we had one little section of town that was underground, but that was all. So, you do get a little used to it, but it's kind of hard to ever get liking it when you work in it. Playing in it's a little more fun, although I only ever went skiing twice, and the second time I broke my ankle, so that wasn't too much fun either. But, I always wanted to ski, and I just wish I'd started a little younger. I didn't start till I was well up in my 50s, close to 60s. And after I broke my ankle once, I decided I wasn't going back. So, don't know if you've ever skied or done any winter activities like that, Justin. Back to you.
Yeah, roger that. I went snow skiing a few times in my life, not very much. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have the fate that you had, but I tell you, it'll work muscles that you didn't know you had. I know I'd go skiing, and you know, for about a week I was so sore I couldn't hardly walk. I guess, you know, keeping them skis turned in to keep yourself slowed down, and I don't know, it works muscles that you never knew you had, and it can be pretty rough on you. You said you swapped back and forth antennas a couple times. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now. You can go and compare your antennas and see how you sound here in Tennessee. I'm in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. It's a little rural town in southern middle Tennessee, like down about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Alabama-Tennessee line. But yeah, it's K4LEN Radio. Is the name of the YouTube channel. I'm live streaming right now, and I'm about 25 minutes into the live stream, so you go check out how you sound here in Tennessee. This is K4LEN, Whiskey 8 Golf Mike Foxtrot. Gary, you still there?
Yeah, I was just bringing you up on YouTube. It's got a little delay in it. 7220.080 it says you're on, and I probably ought to drop down a little. Well, I'm at 7220.2. Maybe I'll sound a little better if I go down on your frequency. Don't know if that helps or not.
Anyhow, well, we'll go back to you, and I'll turn the YouTube on again, see how it sounds, okay?
Okay, roger that. Yeah, you come in there a lot better that time. I was on 7220, and turn this 2-meter rig down. This microphone picks up everything. I was on 220.0, and you was a little bit off. I was just kind of easing around to find you, but when you come in that last time, I'm going back down to 7220.0. But I kind of tuned around to get you a little bit clearer, and but that last time you're around, you was real good. I got a real good copy on you, but you can hear it. But yeah, I've started that YouTube channel. Kind of been playing around with it, and just kind of make contacts and you know, give people an idea how their equipment's performing, and kind of show the public, you know, the capabilities of our hobby, and try to help promote our hobby, if you will.
Yeah, K4LEN, WHCMF, righty. Okay, well, Justin, yeah, I didn't sound too bad there, and I definitely heard myself tuning down. There's enough delay. I was listening while you was talking and turned back off because I got no speakers. Don't want to get feedback or anything like that. I guess there's enough delay, it probably wouldn't. But, yeah, right now I'm on a little end fed, you know, on a 49-to-1 end fed. It's probably not over 15 foot highest point. Runs up 10 feet and runs up to a tree that's maybe 14, 15 and turns right to another tree. And I've also got a vertical and you sound about the same on both of them. The thing is that I've got a position switch out in the backyard. I got a beam up, a little hex beam up on 20 and above, but down here on 40 I don't have a lot of antennas. So just play a little bit. The reason I was on 7200, I didn't tune you in or anything. I just had the radio on and was going through some paperwork here trying to check on my parts on the air contacts, and I heard you call CQ. You just came up close enough that I heard you just where the radio was set, so I went back to you and never messed with fine tuning you any. So that's probably a little better. Hey, got a pretty good YouTube stream going there. It's nice and clear, and some of these live streams I've seen haven't been quite so good. So I don't know what you're using for camera, but everything looks good. K4LEN, WAGMF.
Oh, that's K4LEN. Well, I appreciate it. I put a lot of work into this. It don't look like much, but it took me a long time to figure out how to get everything situated like I wanted it. I normally, where I have the frequency, I normally have another camera pointed at the screen of the radio. I'm using a Yaesu 991A, and I normally have a camera pointed, you know, at the screen showing the waterfall and everything, but I got a just a cheap $30 webcam. It's this one right here that I'm pointing at, and then I use my iPhone back here. Boy, that thing's slow or something. Maybe it's locked up. It ain't showing the right picture. Yeah, that's what it is. Well, come on, you rascal. But, yeah, just an iPhone camera and a little cheap webcam, and it goes a long way. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's done locked up or something other on me.
Well, you got two cameras working. I'm watching you got the one right on your face there in your hat and the mic, and then you got the one over on the radios. I turned away from the mic, so I probably went down a little bit. You dropped way down to S4 there a couple of contacts ago, but you came back up. When we first started talking, you saw the S9. But yeah, it's a nice little station you got there. I've got a 7300 here. I got a 7100 sitting outside of it, but it's only got an antenna on it for VHF right now. I hope to put it in a mobile one of these days. I'd like to start doing a mobile one again. But so what kind of construction do you do? Houses, commercial, resident, I guess should say residential, commercial, big apartments, or what do you do down there in that area?
I'm work for a big grading contractor. Jones Brothers Construction's the name of the company. We do excavation work. Since I've been working for them, I've been on road jobs, widening roads, and so I've not got to do no housing development, if you will, but I enjoy it. I've been working it for about 20 years now, ever since I've been out of high school. That's what I do, what I'm good at. I run a crew out there, so a little stressful at times, but we get through it.
Okay. Well, I was way off base. I was thinking more of carpenter construction, I guess. Yeah, that grading business is interesting. A lot of that stuff going on. We years ago, when I was a kid, we had a guy that came down, opened up a department store. He'd done that till he retired. Ran them mostly he always loved talking about. He ran them scraper earth, you know what I'm talking about, grading with them. What's the stone? And got the bucket down there. I thought my computer died. I was sitting there watching you talking. The next thing I knew, my QRZ page. And I thought, so what the heck happened to my computer? Did I hit something with my toe or something? What am I doing jumping around to get to QRZ instead of your YouTube channel? You had brought up my QRZ page here, and it kind of took me by surprise there, Justin.
I got you there. Yeah, I can see that might mess with you a little bit. Yeah, that's something I like to do. Kind of talking to people, I'll kind of pull it up and show their QRZ page and kind of show who they are and where they're from, you know. And a lot of people got pictures and stuff on their page, and you know, kind of put a face with the voice that people are hearing. I don't know, it's a software, free software that you can download on your computer to put all this together, my little screen here. I don't know, it took me some time, and I had some help as well. And you may have, if you work 20 meters much in the evenings, a good friend of mine, Alex, from down in Cutler Bay, Florida, he come and helped me out a lot, kind of come in, took over my computer, and showed me how to channel my audio and get it where it was usable to me here for my live stream, and kind of got me set up and got me going, and it's pretty wild. That still blows my mind how they can give them access to your computer, and from anywhere in the world they can come in and you know, do anything that you can do here on it. Still blows my mind.
Yeah, I understand that. I'll be here in a couple of 3 hours. About 3 hours. No, about 2 hours, I guess. I'll be bringing up Zoom. This is our club meeting night tonight, and I bought Zoom. We've been meeting virtually over the radio. We use the radio for the meeting, but we use Zoom to let the people that want to watch each other. We turn the audio off on it till the meeting's over. But so I went ahead and bought it for a year, so we weren't restricted to 40 minutes and stuff. And I'll be bringing it up here about 7. I was the president of the club last year, and I got out of that this year. I'm the trustee for the repeater and stuff. We've got Echolink and All-Star on the local repeater. Trouble is we don't have internet up there, so we're having to deal with a cellular system for modem, and it restricts you quite a bit. So we don't have a solid Echolink or All-Stars I'd like to have. Most of the time it works pretty well, but we have to go through a VPN, and I'm not smart enough to do all that like you. I had some help with that. We got a couple of guys up in a club in the same county, but up north, and they're both IT professionals, so they really helped us out. But the wife's out shopping. Like I said, I'd been down a little. I had pancreatitis, which is not any fun so I haven't really been on my feet for a couple of years. Only got back on the radio 2 or 3 days ago. Kind of enjoying it. It's the longest conversation I've had in 40 meters in quite a while. You went way down. I switched over to vertical. You came way back up, so I don't know how I'm doing this time. K4LEN, W8TMF.
This is K4LEN. Yeah, the band is a little bit rough today. It's kind of up and down. You're getting about the same situation with you. It's kind of in and out, if you will. You'll be up S7, S8, and drop down to 3 or 4. Just all in how the band's reacting, I guess. I hope if it continue on like it is now, I can handle it. Which I'm live streaming a lot earlier today than what I normally do. I normally don't get on here till 6:30, 7 o'clock local time here, and it's right at 4 o'clock now. So I'm on a lot earlier than what I normally are. And the last couple of days, the band has been pretty rough at night. I've managed to squeeze out a few contacts, but it's been pretty rough.
Somebody just got some sort of digital signal right over top of you. Can you copy me through it?
Yeah, a little bit. I may have to ease around and see if I can't get away from that. That's going to wreak havoc on it there, I believe.
Well, maybe it'll go away. I don't know what it is. I don't quite recognize it. It's not ready, and it. I don't know whether someone's on the wrong frequency or what. They left right. They're still gone right now, so hopefully you copy me. Well, we talked a little while. One thing I did want to ask you before you get gone is, what are you using to bring your frequency and your ALC up? What program are you using to intermingle that with everything else on the screen? Over.
All right, it is Ham Radio Deluxe is what it is. I don't know if I can. I'm not sure if I can. Let me see. Let me try something. No, it's locked in over there. I got two monitors, and I ain't had it very long and trying to figure it out. But it's Ham Radio Deluxe. That's just kind of the little home, or not really the home page, but it gives you the frequency and the band charts and sliders and stuff. Different options on there. You can lay it out, custom lay it out however you like it, and that's just kind of zoomed in at the very top of the page where it shows the frequency.
Okay. Well, you really faded that time, so maybe we'll go ahead and sign while we still got good communication here. I've really enjoyed the conversation. Hope we run into you further down the log, and I'll probably go ahead and subscribe to your channel. I got two or three. Let my end get over it. From the background. I got two or three hundred stations. I subscribe to. A lot of them aren't very active. I watch quite a bit of YouTube. That's my TV. I watch TV and I watch YouTube. Then we watch 2 or 3 shows a week together on some regular TV, but I'm a YouTube nut. I use it for educational purposes. I'm learning something new from it continuously. It's been great talking to you. I'll let you close it up here unless you got some questions, and then hopefully we'll run into you further down the log, as they say. 7-3s, and it's been great. K4LEN, W8GMS.
All right, Gary. Well, I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello. I've enjoyed the QSO. And yeah, just hit that bell button and get a notification every time I go live. I'll try to go on here about every day. So drop back in here and say hello again. But I've enjoyed the QSO and look forward to working you again. Whiskey 8 Golf, Mike Fox. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3s to you and hope you have a great evening.
You ready, sir?
Did you ask if I'm running any power?
Yeah, that's what I asked you, so.
No, it's just a barefoot 991A out to an off-center fed dipole.
That's doing a great job for you. 7-3. Like I say, it was enjoyable. W8GMF.
All right, I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great evening. 7-3s, K4LEN. It's K4LEN, calling CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilowatt X-ray 3, Uniform Papa.
The Kilowatt Echo 3, Uniform Papa.
I know the people in the car. It's Kilowatt X-ray 3, Uniform Papa. Kilowatt X-ray 3, Uniform Papa. QSL?
QSL, Kilowatt X-ray 3, Uniform Papa. Looks like Robert in Delaware. Good evening to you. It's K4LEN.
K4LEN, this is Kilowatt X-Ray 3, Uniform Papa. As you said, I'm in Delaware, and GTH is Laurel, Delaware, which is in the southwest corner of Delaware. And the name is Bob, as you know. Bravo Oscar Bravo. And the weather up here is we're having a little bit of light snow flurries right now, and it's about 32 degrees and light snow. So back to you. Kilowatt 4 LEN, this is KX3UP.
All right, Bob. Thanks for answering my call. It's K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. I'm about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Tennessee-Alabama line. Current conditions here are, let me see what the weather or what the temperature is. If this thing will load up. It's floating right around freezing mark. Daggone, I don't know what's going on. My internet's normally real fast, and that thing is slow as Christmas. But we're floating right around the freezing mark with rain, and if my memory serves me well, this rain right here should be coming right up through there, hitting y'all later on tonight or first thing in the morning.
Roger, I think that's correct. I think it's going to be up here later, and we're starting to get snow later tonight. We just have flurries right now. I forgot to give you your signal report. You are a solid 5.9. Solid 5.9 this evening. And I'm just looking at your QRZ page, and it looks like you have three wonderful children, it looks like. But anyway, I'm running a ICOM 7300 barefoot into a 40-meter off-center fed dipole that's about 30 feet up in the air. Back to you.
And QSL, Bob. Thank you for the compliment on the family. That was taken at the Memphis Zoo this past summer, late summer. We took a little family trip. Went and seen the animals, had a good time, and ended up getting wet not long after that picture was taken. Come a little summer shower on us, and it's kind of the way it goes sometimes. But yeah, I'm running a Yaesu 991A, barefoot into an off-center fed dipole myself, and it's about 25, 30 feet in the air. It's nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done there.
Roger, it's doing an excellent job for you tonight for sure. So I won't hold you up. I know there's probably some other stations that would like to speak to you, but I want to thank you for taking my call and tell you, it was a pleasure speaking to you, and I wish you and your family much health and happiness this year. So, as I say, it was a pleasure speaking to you. So K4LEN, this is KX3UP. Back to you for a final.
All right, Bob. Thanks for answering my call and looking at your QRZ page. Thank you for your service. We really appreciate it. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. If you want to go and check out how you sound here in Tennessee, I've got a 5x9 copy on you, showing about a 7, S7, S8 on the meter here. But if you want to see how you sound and see how your radio is performing here in Tennessee, you go to YouTube. K4LEN Radio is the name of my channel, and live streaming right now, and you can see how you sound here in Tennessee.
Roger, is YouTube and then I put in K4LEN. Is that all I need? Back to you.
It's K4LEN Radio. I had to be the I just had a brain fart. I had to be the stubborn one. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's the only word I can get in my head. I had to be the high maintenance one and have K4LEN Radio. So it's K4LEN Radio on on YouTube, and like I said, it's live streaming. You can go there now, and you should hear yourself on there right now, or if you want to go check it out later, I'm 47 minutes into the live stream at this moment, and but yeah, go check it out. If you like what you see, you can subscribe to the channel and click on that bell, and it'll let you know anytime I go live, and come back and join us again another day.
Roger, I'm looking at it now. I see my picture up there, and I see you, so it's a pleasure speaking to you, and I'm going to listen to see how I sound on it.
All right, good deal, Bob. Like I said, I appreciate you stopping by, and look forward to having you back on here and working you again. Kilo X-Ray 3, Uniform Papa, and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3s to you, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.
K4LEN, KX3UP, and thanks again for taking my call. I'll talk to you soon.
7-3. This is K4LEN calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. It's K4LEN calling QRZ.
Uniform Whiskey Zulu.
Come on back with a call, Uniform Whiskey Zulu.
Yeah, the call is Kilo Charlie 8, Uniform Whiskey Zulu. Name is John, and we're in the southeast part of Ohio. Over.
All right, John. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee, and I'll say good evening to you.
Good evening, right back. We just going around a band there. Heard you in there, and nice signal, 5.9 signal here up here in Ohio. Just running old Yaesu, not Yaesu, what is it? Icon 761 here, transceiver, and running about 500 watts there. So that's what the running conditions here is, Justin. Over.
Well, QSL, it's doing a real good job. I've got you almost 20 over 9 here in Tennessee. Great sounding station you got there. It's working for you, that's for sure. I'm running a Yaesu 991A out to an off-center fed dipole about 25 feet in the air. Nothing spectacular, but it works.
Yeah, QSL, I just inverted V here, kind of it's 80, 20, and 40 meter, like a fan dipole myself up in the air, and that's all I got right at the moment here at the new shack. I moved a couple years ago, so if you look me up or whatever, my call on QRZ, it's not at the same place, but nothing's updated yet. So usually I run a big rotatable dipole on 40 or 40 meter vertical, and just at the dipole up here, this small place here where I'm at now, so for temporary. But the other antennas will go up eventually. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I know it's a lot of work getting everything set up and situated like you like it. It's a work in progress, that's for sure. I'm new to the hobby. I've got my general back in September, and it's always something. You're always looking to improve, and there's always something to do in this hobby, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. All right, well, we'll let you get back at it there, see if you can work a few more stations there, and good talking to you, and hopefully do it many more times. I've been licensed since 2002, so been around a while, but been the last couple of years I ain't been that active, so I think we're going to try to get back in there a little bit and see what we can do. So we'll say 73s, you have a very good evening, and work. This is Kilo Charlie 8, the Uniform Whiskey Zulu.
All right, John. Thanks for coming back to my call. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. If you want to go and check out how you sound here in Tennessee, go to YouTube, and the name of my channel is K4LEN Radio. I am 51 minutes into the live stream this evening, and you go and check out how you sound. If you like what you see there, and subscribe to the channel, click that bell, and it'll notify you anytime I go live, and come back, join us again. Kilo Charlie 8, Uniform Whiskey Zulu, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3 to you, and hope you have a great rest of your evening.
All right, 73s, have fun.
It's K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, 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 CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo Sierra 4, Zulu Yankee.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta.
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, stand by 1 minute. Kilo Sierra 4, Zulu Yankee. Good evening, this is K4LEN.
Okay, K4LEN. This is Gene. My name is Gene down here in southeast Georgia on the north end of the Okefenokee Swamp. You got a beautiful signal coming down this way.
QSL, Gene. You're sounding pretty good yourself. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Running a Yaesu 991A out to an off-center fed dipole about 25 feet in the air. Nothing spectacular, but it works.
Roger on that, 25 feet. Well, we got a little old Kenwood 440 sugar and running it barefoot to horizontal dipole 9 feet off the ground, running east and west, Justin.
Well, all right, it's working for you. I've got a solid 5x9 on you. Good sounding station. It's working good, especially to be no farther off the ground than 9 feet. Yeah, that thing's doing a good job for you.
Okay, we thank you. We had quite a problem with trying to get it going, though. We got a fence, a six-foot fence a little ways away from it, and we tried different things, and we finally landed up with 9 feet, a little over 9 feet, and SWR is 1-to-1 across the whole band.
Well, roger that. It's working. It's doing a good job. Yeah, there's a lot about antennas that I don't know. I've been fortunate enough to got lucky. Everything I've put up has worked, and it worked pretty well. I don't know if I got lucky or I just got a good location. It's probably a little bit of both, but yeah, it's antennas. There's a lot to it, and a lot more than people realize, and there's a lot of factors that come into play when setting up an antenna.
Yeah, roger there, yep. Well, what this little antenna is really called, it's called a near, I can't even think. Okay, I got it wrote down there. A near incidence skywave antenna. And it's good for like 30 to 400 miles. But it has reached out a little bit farther than that. I even tried to lay some directors on the grass down below and see if that improved it any, but it didn't happen any, and so we just left it at 9 feet and let it go.
Yeah, roger that. Well, like I said, it's doing a good job for you, and yeah, it's mine is I'm about, like I said, about 25 feet off the ground. I don't know, it's 25 to 30. I think the connection point for the coax is about 26 or 27 feet, and then actually the ends of the antenna is a little bit higher than what the center of it is. So that's where I come up with 25 to 30 feet off the ground. And I don't know, I work pretty much almost every state in the United States here, and you know, several DX contacts on it on 40 meters, and I don't work 80 meters all that much, but mainly it's 40 and 20. But here lately, 40 meters has kind of been about the only the only band that I've been working. I've actually got I was pretty proud of it. I worked Belgium during winter field day. It's about, I think it's about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and worked Belgium.
Oh, very good on that. Very good, yeah. Well, I had a friend up north of Atlanta, about 30 miles, and we used to chat every day on 40 meters here. But I don't have an antenna for 80. I've got a tower up there. The only thing I got on it is a Ringo 2 for 2 meters. And I've got wire. I've got a wire 40 meter antenna cut. And I don't know, maybe this summer I might get around to it and make it, stretch it out a little bit and make it 80 meters, because I don't need 240s, you know. This one works so good. So, yeah, you're doing a fine job with that setup you got there. Oh, geez, I got to adjust it. I got to look at my bad scratching on the pad.
Yeah, roger that. I understand 100%. I'm the same way, but my problem is I'm bad about not writing stuff down. I got the computer right here in front of me, and most time the station, as soon as they call out, I enter them in on the computer here, and I get to look at that. Like there's another station that called in the same time you did. I said his call sign, but if you had a gun to my head right now and told me to repeat his call sign, I couldn't do it to save my life. But hopefully he's still there, and keep standing by just a minute, and we'll work him too. But yeah, I'm bad. I can't hardly remember call signs to save my life or nothing.
Well, I'll be 82 this summer, so I guess I can get by with it, but I do forget a little bit, and but I haven't been on the radio too much, and the band's been so bad. And besides, I got that covert virus, and supposedly we're over with it now, and we're not positive, we're negative, they say. But just the effects, and I'm on oxygen too for my lungs there. Justin, back to you, KS4ZY.
All right, it's K4LEN. Yeah, I also have made it through the corona myself. I woke up the morning after Christmas and didn't have no taste, and felt a little cruddy for 2 days, and then on the third day I woke up, felt fine, and didn't have taste. I finally got my taste back after 10 or 11 days, but yeah, I lived through corona myself, and had an extremely mild case, I guess you could say. It was a walk in the park for me. Even the days that I felt cruddy, I was still up on the roof doing some antenna work, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, I was fortunate enough to make it through that with no complications, and maybe that thing will be a thing of the past here in the near future.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah, the doctor, I had to go to the doctor a couple of times there, and last time I was there, he says, you don't want to catch it again, he says, because it'd be real bad for old people. He says, it's hard on the old people.
Yeah, roger that, and that's what they say. Well, Gene, I'm live streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you get on YouTube very much and look, but I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to see how you sound here in Tennessee, you can go to my YouTube page. It's K4LEN Radio, and click on today's live stream, and you see how that 9 foot off the ground antenna is working for you here in Tennessee.
Okay, well, I made me a little note, put down that radio, and put an RF from shine down to it, so we might do that. We still got the computer on, so we'll say 7-3s, and thank you. I enjoyed the QSO, and you have a fine evening there, and keep cool, and catch you later. K4LE and KS4ZY, clear up yours. Go ahead.
All right, Gene. Yeah, I'm, if you want to write down, I'm an hour and 2 minutes into it right now, so you just float right there around an hour and 2 minutes into the live stream, and that's where you can find yourself. But I appreciate you answering my call, and look forward to working you again there, Eugene. It's Kilo Sierra 4 Zulu Yankee and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3s to you, and hope you have a good rest of your evening. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4, Lima Yankee Foxtrot.
Kilo Oscar 4, Yankee Lima Foxtrot. Is that right?
That was close. Lima Yankee Foxtrot. I'm so new, I mix it up. And watching you on a live stream and talking to you at the same time.
QSL. Well, good deal. I'm glad you made it over there. Yeah, you got a good signal here in Tennessee. I ain't paid no attention to it, but you're coming in real good. Good audio, and have no trouble whatsoever hearing you there.
Well, I do appreciate the signal report. It's great to hear, especially since I've been fighting with this dipole for about the last 5 days, and I finally got 40 figured out. I was trying to get an 80 and a 40 going, and on a fan type dipole, but it just wasn't working. It works great on 80, which I thought would be the problem, but it was 40 that I couldn't get it down below a 3. Found out that the best way to do that for 40 on that is run it off the same feed is to do an inverted V. So I got it down to a 1.1 to 1.5. So you're my first contact since I fixed it.
Well, roger that. Well, good deal. Well, see, I'm right the opposite. I can work 40, and SWR is flat all the way across the band, and then 80, the tuner is tuned all that it can tune, and to get it down to 1.5 over 1, which that's not bad. I've worked all the United States just about it on 80, you know, with it set up like that. But I don't know, when I tune the antenna like that, I like to see that thing not even hardly move like it is here. But it still works, and it's good enough, I reckon.
Well, then, and that's how I normally am. But I finally said, I've got it. It's been 5 days, and it's there. It's usable. The tuner actually does even better job. But the thing is that I'm going to leave it there for now. But it won't be long because you know I'm going to mess with it. But anyway, your signal is well over 5.9 S9. You're coming in here really loud, and it's almost like you're next door, Elvis.
Yeah, roger that. Good deal. See, you're running a 991A as well, is that correct?
That is correct. I finally decided to get something new. I procrastinated on getting my ticket for 40 plus years, and finally decided to get one. I had in storage. I had an old Icon, what was it, the 751A, and that's a great receiver. I mean, it's a transceiver, but that receive on that thing is excellent. But I said, well, I'm going to put that one in reserve. I'll buy this one. So now I'm broke, but at least I have a new one. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I really enjoy mine. I'm an Icon man, and I got this one for the Shack in the Box, and after got my General and hardly ever used the thing for 2 meters or 440. I don't think I've ever used it on 440, but used it a little bit on 2 meters. But it's been a while, and so I decided that I was going to get rid of it and get me a 7300, and I don't know, I can't make myself get rid of it. I enjoy it too much. it works great for me. I'm used to it now, and it's found its forever home.
Roger, copy that. That's exactly what I was looking at. I was leaning really hard towards the 7300, but I was like, you know, I need a shack in a box. I don't really go too many places, and it's easy to get a mobile. To get mobile and stuff, it's not that expensive. As a matter of fact, I have another Yaesu. What is this one? The FTM 3200D, just in case I want to throw it in a truck or something. But yeah, I really enjoy this one. Personally, I am an ICOM fan, but you know what? So far, this one's doing pretty good. Or
yeah, roger that. Yeah, I really enjoy mine. That's for sure. I don't know, it's, what kind of weather you got down there in, Wellborn, Florida?
Actually, it's been sunny all day. I've not really looked at the temperature, but if I had to guess, I would guess it was somewhere in the 70s today, finally. So, I was out there working on that antenna, so I broke a sweat.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I need to come on down there to where you're at. Current conditions 34 degrees, feels like 25, and I don't know, kind of think all the precipitation's done went away, but you see all this that went around us or has come through today, and when it come through from about Nashville down to I don't know, about the Tennessee River, it was all ice, and so we was fortunate enough that the temperatures stayed above freezing, you know, till all that got away from us. But it's just a matter of time, and we'll be. I think the high for Sunday here is 26 degrees, so really not looking forward to that.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I just looked at the weather right now, and it's 81 degrees and sunny here. But that's going to be short-lived, I guess, because this weekend we're going to get hit with rain. I see you looking at the map and the weather on yours. We have one of our sons and his family live in around Newmarket, Talbot area of Tennessee, so it looks like they're getting rain according to what I just saw on your YouTube.
Yeah, roger that. It's pretty good rain. It's rained here from I don't know what time it started last night, but I don't know, about 3 hours, or no, probably about 2 hours ago, it was still raining, so it's pretty much rained all day long, and we've had no shortage of rain this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, roger that. I do appreciate you answering me and everything, and you know, I enjoy talking to you, but I'm sure there are other people that are out there probably waiting. As a new guy, I don't really want to overextend my time here. So hopefully some other people can talk to you. I've got you down in the book, and I will definitely look for you again. I am a subscriber to your YouTube, so I just got. I can't on the TV. I can't do the alert thing, so I have to go onto my phone and set up the alert for the little bell icon. That's the bad thing about watching it on the TV through the NVIDIA Shield Pro, which is awesome. But I can't do the live chat for some reason, and I can't do the. I can subscribe. I just can't hit the little bell. But I'll make sure I do that so I get an alert every time you go live. And again, I appreciate it, and I hope that you guys get some good weather and get that spring coming up, knocking on your on the door real soon. I appreciate it very much. Like I said, I'm the new guy. At least I did get my general. And while I was sitting for my tech, I went ahead and did the general thing too. So I highly advise anybody listening that doesn't have their ticket yet, that study for both. Make sure you focus real hard on that first one, and then do the same thing, because you know it doesn't cost anything if you're sitting there and you pass the tech. Go ahead and take that general. But again, I appreciate it. I will look for you again, and 73.
All right, Greg. I appreciate you coming back to my call, and I look forward to working you again. And yeah, like you said, get that technician. It's not much more material to learn to get that general. Just go ahead and knock them both out while you're there, and It's good times waiting to be had. Kilo Oscar 4, Lima Yankee Fox, and K4LEN. Greg, look forward to working you again, and we'll catch you out here next time. 7-3s to you.
7-3s, Kilo Oscar 4, Lima Yankee Foxtrot.
That's K4LEN, QRZ.
Alpha Foxtrot 5 Whiskey Zulu, AF5 WZ.
Alpha Foxtrot 5 Whiskey Zulu, that's K4LEN. The name here is Justin, Southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Name here is Wayne, Whiskey Alpha Yankee November Echo. We're located in Natchez, Mississippi. That's Natchez, Mississippi on the Mississippi River, the oldest town on the river, by the way. Located 80 miles north of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, 70 miles south of Vicksburg, Mississippi. Over.
QSL. The Natchez Trace actually runs right through the west end of the county here in Lawrence County. So, yeah, that's a pretty good ways down through there from where I'm at, but I got a direct link to you, if you will.
Well, Roger, on the direct link, that Natchez Trace either starts in Natchez or it ends in Natchez, whichever lane you're on. Over.
Yeah, roger that. That's one thing that is for sure. Yeah, appreciate you coming back to my call. I got a good copy on you tonight, 5x9, no problem hearing you. Showing about a S6, S7 on the meter here, and sounds good.
You sound good as well. You're S7 on the meter. What kind of antenna are you using?
It's an off-center fed dipole. I bought it used from a local Silent Key here, excuse me, local Silent Key here in town. His widow is trying to disperse some of his equipment, and I actually bought all of the HF antennas that he had. I got a Cushcraft R5 and this off-center fed dipole, and then just a regular 80 meter, just a regular center-fed dipole. And I actually sent the center-fed dipole home with a buddy of mine to use, and put this off-center fed dipole up, and it works pretty good for me here.
Well, you're doing a good job there. Just wanted to see if I can make the contact with you there. 73 is your way. Thanks again, AF5 WZ.
All right, Wayne. I appreciate you answering that call. Like I said, I'm live streaming on YouTube. If you wanted to go and check out your audio here in Tennessee, go to YouTube and look up K4LEN Radio. I'm at an hour and 15 minutes into today's live stream, and you can see how you sound here in Tennessee. But I look forward to working you again, and we'll catch you on down the log. Alpha Foxtrot 5 Whiskey Zulu and K4LEN. I say 7-3s to you, and hope you have a great rest of the evening.
KB8YJ.
Kilo Bravo 8, is that correct? Come on back with your whole call.
Yes, name's Jim. Call Kilo Bravo 8, Yankee India Juliet. KB8YJ, Charleston, West Virginia. It's so loud in here. I don't know if you were hearing me. I'm running 100 watts through a 75-meter full-wave loop with a ladder line. And I was just kind of curious how this thing was doing with this antenna. Hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello.
Well, it's working pretty good. I got you a S6, S7 on the meter. I have no trouble copying you. Your audio is just a little bit lower, but like I said, I still have no trouble pulling you out. Running a off-center fed dipole about 25 to 30 feet in the air. Barefoot 991A on the other end of it, and but yeah, it's doing a pretty good job for you.
Oh, okay. Is the audio too much there? I turned up the mic gain a little bit. You hear me any better?
Oh yeah, that come on up with you there. That's about right. Sounds pretty good.
Okay. Well, the ALC is way out of adjustment on this meter apparently, but Yeah, we're running at about 12 o'clock here, so just 100 watts, and with that loop antenna. Not very high in the air, though, but, you know, at least I got it up. It's snowing, ice and snow. That's all it is up here right now, and so anyway, yeah, you're about S9, sometimes 5 over. Good strong signal up this way. I just wanted to say hello to you and see if I could be heard. And where'd you say you could listen to yourself at? Where'd you say on mine where that was?
It's on YouTube. It's K4LEN Radio, Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, K4LEN Radio. Like I said, it's you just click on today's live stream, and I'm currently at 1 hour and 17 minutes into it.
Roger that. I think I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check it out. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and come on back. Or I gotta quit messing with this daggone computer. But yeah, click on that bell, and it'll give you a notification anytime I go live, and you come back and join us again.
Yeah, I just did it and heard myself.
Roger that. Good deal. But yeah, it's I try to go live about every day. Try to. I'm on a lot earlier tonight or this evening than what I normally are. I work and don't get home till 6:30, 7 o'clock local time, so it's going to be 7:30, 8 o'clock your time. And I normally don't get on and go live till then, so I'm on a lot earlier than what I normally are. But yeah, you have to come back, check us out again, and drop in, say hello.
Yeah, will do. I want to give you the thumbs up, hit the bell, and I even subscribe because I like stuff like this. So you got yourself a follower for YouTube. All right, I'll let you go, and you can go ahead and see if you know, I'm sure there's a group of people out there wanting to get hold of you. But anyway, KV8YJ, Charleston, West Virginia. I'll be clear and listening for a while.
Is it Charleston or Charlestown, West Virginia?
Charleston, West Virginia, Charleston. Technically, it's Dunbar, West Virginia, but we're so close to Charleston. I just tell everybody Charleston because everybody kind of knows where that's at. Nobody knows where Dunbar is.
Roger that. All right. Well, I had some friends used to go to Beckley, West Virginia, and I stayed over in Northern Virginia, and I used to go over to Charlestown, West Virginia, every once in a while over there to the casino they have. The casinos or the slots and races. Watch some horse races, and never did play the slot machines, but I enjoyed the horse races. It's a pretty good atmosphere. Well, James, I appreciate you coming back to the call. Appreciate the subscribe to the channel, and look forward to working you again. Kilo Bravo 8, Yankee, India, Juliet, and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3s to you, and I hope you have a great rest of the evening.
Okay, very good. 73s, and the horse racing, that's right. That's the cross lanes. That's right down the road from here. I used to live in cross lanes years ago, and been in there many, many times. So I'm all real familiar with that. You have a good one, 73s. KV8YIJ, and we'll be clear and listening.
All right, 7-3s to you. It's K4LEN, QRZ.
Yeah.
It's Kilo 4, Lima Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
KC8,
come on back with it one more time.
Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India.
All right, Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar India. Looks like Ted, another West Virginia station. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee, and I'll say good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening. 10 over here, and heard you tell the other station that you've been to Beckley. I was familiar with Beckley. I'm about 30 miles away from there. But I'm just sitting here and heard you call CQ and thought I would come in and say hello.
All right. Well, I'm glad you did. I always welcome new hands, new voices, I guess you could say, and good to work you. Yeah, I had some friends, kind of growed up with them, and they moved to West Virginia, and then straight out of high school, I went to work in Northern Virginia, and we worked a bunch of hours there, but when I get the weekend off, or a Sunday off, or, you know, get rained out or something, you know, every once in a while I'd go down to Beckley and hang out with them on the weekends when I had a short weekend, and I'm not real familiar with the place, but I've been there a few times, so it's kind of a reference point for me.
Yeah, copy that. Well, can I get your call one more time there? I have injured my right hand, and I'm a little slow running. I want to get you in the log.
All right, that's no problem. The call here is Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, K4LEN.
Okay, Lynn, yeah, I got you, yeah. I just playing around here. I got a new microphone here. I'm trying to get set up, and I think I got it pretty well set up. It's one of those NRAD 665s I put on the radio. I just kind of like the looks of the radio, but I just got the thing yesterday and I've been playing around with it today a little.
Well, roger that. It's doing you a good job. It's got a good sound to it, and it sounds like it's working pretty good.
Okay, now I'll turn the processor on. Can you tell any difference with the processor on?
Not a whole lot. Try it back the other way again.
Okay, this is without the processor. And hold on a second, I'll turn it on. Okay, that's with the processor. That's with the processor.
Okay, there's not a whole lot of difference in it, but it may have took out a little bit of the mids with the processor. It's just a little bit different sound. You can play around with it there. If you'll go to YouTube and K4LEN radio and click on today's live feed, you can get a real good idea how it sounds and fine tune that thing however you like to, because you'll be able to hear yourself on it there.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Also, I was talking to you on my wire antenna, and now I've changed over to my vertical antenna. Is this any stronger or weaker on you?
Yeah, that's a little bit stronger on me there. Got a little bit better copy on you. That's about a S7, S8 on my meter here.
Okay, well, you're still about a 10 over on me, and, I just want to get in there and bend you a little bit and say hello. I'll let you continue and see if you can pick up any more stations. Thanks for picking me up, Justin, and you have yourself a good day. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie, Oscar, India.
All right, Ted. I appreciate you coming back to the call, and like I said, there's live streaming on YouTube, so you can go and play your audio back to you and see how you sound, see if you like it. If you'll subscribe to the channel, hit that like button or that little bell button on there. It'll notify you anytime that I go live, and you can play with the thing and adjust it out a little bit, and come back over here, holler back at me another time, and we'll try it out again. We'll get that thing dialed in for you there. But I appreciate you coming back to the call, and hopefully we'll work you again here soon. Kilo Charlie 8, Charlie Oscar, India, and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3 to you, and have a good rest of the evening.
7-3, Justin, KCHUI.
It's K4LEN, QRZ.
KA8YVY.
Is it Kilo Alpha 8 Yankee Victor Yankee?
Roger, Justin. Name is Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, located in
southern West Virginia. I did hear you mention Beckley, and now I'm about 25, 30 miles away from Beckley, south of it, over.
Well, roger that. I guess I got a pipeline into West Virginia. The last 3 contacts I've had have been West Virginia. The last 2 right there about the same distance out of Beckley. I guess you're probably around right over there where I went snow skiing at. I think that's around that general location of where I was at over there. I forget the name of the place. I think it had fun in the little park. I forget what it's called, but I think I know about where you're at.
Yes, sir. Real good signal this way. You did fall down from 5.9 to 5.5, and all of a sudden you just picked right back up. I don't know whether you turned the heater up a little more or what. Just interested in knowing what kind of radio you're talking on, sir.
All right. I'm running a Yaesu 991A barefoot out to an off-center fed dipole. That's about 25, 30 feet in the air.
Yes, sir. It's doing you a good job. I'm working a 530 Kenwood, and I've got a 40-meter dipole up about 30 feet, and no power.
Yeah, roger that. Well, you're hitting my meter here about a S7, S8, and kind of, you know, the band's kind of up and down a little bit tonight. You come in pretty strong and fall off just a little bit, but yeah, I got a good copy on you and good signal there.
Okay, sir. I know you're making some contacts, and I won't keep it. Appreciate you coming back to me and kind of listen for you on down the log. Got your information about YouTube, and we'll take a look at it. You have a good evening, and happy communicating, sir.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming back to the call, and hopefully we'll work you again here in the near future. Kilo Alpha 8, Yankee Victor Yankee, and K4LEN 732, and hope you have a good rest of your evening. This is Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 40 meters.
Kilo Echo 5 Foxtrot Alpha Romeo.
Kilo Echo 5 Foxtrot Alpha Romeo, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Then that is correct.
All right, looks like Fred from Texas. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Justin. You're coming in louder and clearer than anyone else on the band. Loud and clear. I'll give you a 5.9 signal report. And I heard you were describing your rig, 100 watts in a wire. Very impressive. I'm doing 100 watts in a wire myself. How do I sound?
You sound great. You're pegging my needle at 5x9 or S9. You're not going over it any, but you're a solid 5x9 here. Yeah, it's doing a good job.
Well, the conditions must be good. I thought maybe you were getting tired of hearing the same old northeast states. I guess you were hitting there for a while. So I thought maybe we could find out if Texas could talk to you tonight. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Hey, I'll take all I can get. Just kind of starting out on this YouTube journey I'm going on, and hey, I'll take all the contacts I can get right now, that's for sure.
I do all my confirming on the QRZ logbook, and I'll send you a confirmation 5.9 both ways.
QSL, I just put it in the log here, so you'll probably be getting a notification here in the near future. And yeah, I do all of my logging on QRZ and also Logbook of the World. Do all my initial logging in QRZ, and I'll just go in there in the settings and every once in a while export and import from Logbook of the World and do it that way. That's kind of my little system I got going on.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So you must be up in the Smoky Mountains. You must be on top of a mountain as clear as you're coming in here today.
No, I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. The mountains over in East Tennessee, and yeah, I mean, we got hills and hollers over here, but no mountains. I'm sitting at about 1,000 feet elevation, and it's kind of the not really the high point, but there's not a whole lot that's higher than I am right here for probably 100, 150 miles, and so yeah, it's a pretty good location. I have pretty good luck on 2 meters, 440, and HF bands right here.
Yeah, you're doing very well. You sound like you're running a linear amplifier. You're doing that well. That's really good to hear.
Well, roger that. I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, it's just a 991A out to an off-center fed dipole that's about 25 feet in the air. I'm running a little cheap $25 Amazon special microphone. Took some work to get that thing going, but got it going, and yeah, I get a lot of good compliments on this little $25 microphone.
Well, you've probably got a good resonant antenna. I've just got a homebrew fin dipole for 20, 40, and 80 meters. And I mainly just talk in the morning to a net group for a couple hours every morning. I don't rarely come back out here to the shack and see the band and came across you.
Well, I'm glad you did. I appreciate the contact. But yeah, if you'd like to hear how you sound here in Tennessee, I'm live streaming on YouTube, and go over there, and K4LEN Radio is the YouTube channel. Click on today's live stream, and I am at an hour and 33 minutes into the live stream today. Check out your audio and see how you sound here in Tennessee.
Right now it sounds like the band conditions are taking a dip, so I'm going to wish you 73 while we can still communicate. And I'm going to let you get back to seeing however many contacts you can make there. So this will be Kilo Echo 5, Foxtrot Alpha Romeo, clear and on the side, 73 P, Justin.
All right, thanks for coming back to the call, and look forward to working you again. Kilo Echo 5, Foxtrot Alpha Romeo, and K4LEN. And I'll say 7-3s to you, and hope you have a great rest of your evening. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
November 4, Foxtrot, Lima Golf.
November 4, Foxtrot, Lima Golf, if I can get this thing going right. I got the last half of it, but I'm in business now. Looks like Kenneth from North Carolina. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee, and I'll say good evening to you.
Good evening there, Justin. I don't seem to usually do too well in Tennessee, so I'm happy to make this contact. My name is Ken, Kilo Echo November. I'm in North Carolina, live about 25, 30 miles north of Charlotte. Over.
QSL. Yeah, you're doing pretty good here tonight. I got about a S5, S6 on the meter. But good copy on you, about a 5x5 copy on you. It's kind of a little bit up and down, but have no trouble whatsoever hearing you. It's working for you. It's doing a good job.
I hear that. You are 5'9" plus here.
QSL, and just like that, I got a broadcast station fixing to fire up and drown me out.
Yeah, I hear the broadcast station on my end, too.
I hope that thing will chill out here in a minute. And that way I can QSY found me a clear frequency and see if I can keep this thing going. I'm doing pretty good tonight. I've started a new adventure into the YouTube world, live streaming, and this has by far been one of my best nights on here. So I don't want to cut her short now, there, Roger. All right, Kenneth, I appreciate you coming back to the call, and we look forward to working you again on Down the Log. November 4 Foxtrot, Lima Golf, and K4LEN. 7-3s to you, sir, and have yourself a great rest of your evening. K4LEN. I don't know if there's anybody else out there standing by or not, but we'll say K4LEN QRZ. Kilo Delta 9, I think, come back. Oh, by the time that you come in here, it starts up Kilo Delta 9, Kilo Yankee Golf, is that correct? Mike Lima Golf.
Roger.
I was trying to look on the waterfall here and see if I could find a opening in between here and 710 somewhere. Look like it's pretty active tonight. But Kilo Delta 9, Mike Lima Golf. Looks like Patrick in Wisconsin. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
This is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our 1-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Japan. We can also be heard on the internet at www.rri.ro, channel 1. You can see. On 11,512 megahertz.
Patrick, if you can still hear me, I'm going to try to QSY down to 7210, 7.212 or 210. I think it's clear down there. I went down there and checked it out, and I'm going to QSY down there. It's K4LEN, QSY 7210.
Coming back to me calling CQ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Is this frequency in use?
Doing something home here. I did the cooking and...
What? Clearing the frequency.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Is this frequency in use? K4LEN. Is this frequency in use? CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-ray Delta.
Kilo Delta 9 station. Well, first of all, let me see if I had another QSO going. Kilo Delta 9 Mike Lima Golf, I think was the call sign.
Roger, roger.
All right. Glad you made it down here. I didn't think I was going to get it. I got down here and there's some people talking on 211, up in 211. I think it was like 21160 something. But I think about the time that I got down here, they was clearing off the frequency. So hopefully they don't come back and I have to move again. But we'll give her a shot until they do. This is K4LEM. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. I'll say good evening to you.
Good evening, Justin. K4LEM, Kilo Delta 9, Mike Lima Golf. Name here is Pat, Papa Alpha Tango. Located west central Wisconsin, actually the west side of the Mississippi River.
QSL, Pat. I've got about a 5x5 copy on you. The propagation today is kind of up and down a little bit, and so 5x5 now, but hopefully that'll be coming up.
Yeah, copy that. I got you about a 5.7 here. The gray line helped me for a little while, no service. But anyway, running an Icon 7300 here into a men-fed wire antenna, about 66 feet long on the antenna.
QSL, well, that's doing you a good job. I'm running a Yaesu 991A out into an off-center fed dipole, about 25, 30 feet in the air. And it's nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done there, Roger.
Yeah, copy that. Pretty basic station. It's on sub-600. I got a Kenwood 2-meter 440 side here. And, yeah, it gets the notes. It all depends on the propagation.
Yeah, the band took a dip on you there. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, and I actually just clicked over here to my YouTube page, and looks like the live stream is going crazy. I'd like to say hello to Delta Echo 2 Tango Romeo Foxtrot. Not sure of your name, but that's a German call sign if I'm not mistaken. And I got several: Kilo Delta 2, Sierra X-Ray Delta, Delta Echo 2, Tango Radio Fox, and maybe there's more. But good evening to everybody in the live chat. Thanks for being there. And we'll turn it back over to Kilo Delta 9, Mike Lima Golf. Yeah, looking at your QRZ page, looks like you got a pretty nice setup there, the 7300, and looks like a Kenwood radio for your dual band radio. That's pretty nice.
Yeah, copy that. Well, I'd like to get back to business. Like I said, pretty basic station. Could be a field phase station, just sits on the card table, but thanks for 204 Lima Echo November. This is Kilo Delta 9, Mike Lima Golf. Back to you.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I like your little setup there. Got the external speaker, and is that a shortwave radio on top of the 7300?
Shortwave radio, weather station is on there. I can pick up air traffic control on there. Yeah, that's in it's two-thirds of the clock. Over.
Okay, I got you. Well, I like it. It's I need to get me something like that. I enjoy listening to stuff like that. I've got the air frequencies, or the whatever you want to call them, programmed into my scanners, and listen to them as well. Do you work on a barge, or you just on the lake and caught a picture of one?
No, I'm retired. That picture is very near where we live. It's a riverboat on the Mississippi River. Just kind of shows the area that we live in, and that's the only reason I put it up there. Over.
QSL. Well, it looks like to be a beautiful country up there. I've never been up to Wisconsin, but it's a little bit too cold for my likings right now. That's one thing that's for sure. But yeah, man, that's some beautiful country up there.
Yeah, copy that. I hope my signal is holding up here. Yeah, it's a beautiful country up here. Right now we're at 1 down below 0.
All right, Pat, the band's took a little fade on you again. Well, Pat, I'm gonna cut her short on you a little bit right there. I got some more stations in there. But if you'd like to see how you sound here in Tennessee, I'm live streaming on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and go to K4LEN Radio on YouTube and click on today's live stream. I'm at 1 hour and 48 minutes into the live stream today, and check out how you sound here in Tennessee. The band conditions is not optimum tonight, but you're coming in there okay, and but yeah, you can go check it out and see how you sound there, Roger.
Roger that, Justin. All hands back to you. Kilo Delta 9.
All right, Kilo Delta 9, Mike Lima Golf, K4LEN. Look forward to working you again, and till next time, I'll say 7-3s, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. This is K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters. It's K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 9, Quebec, Oscar Tango.
Kilo Delta 9, Quebec, Oscar Tango. Looks like James in Illinois. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. I'll say good evening to you, sir.
And a good evening to you, Justin. I've been listening for a while, and somewhere along the line, I suspect our paths have maybe crossed. I myself am a Northern Virginia boy, born and raised, grew up around the eastern panhandle. I was in Winchester, Virginia, and my job took me down to the Tennessee-Memphis area, actually around Germantown. So somewhere along the line we stopped at the same stoplight. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, roger that. I used to go to Winchester, Virginia quite often, pretty much every Sunday to be exact. We worked up there, worked construction. We was actually building over in Ashburn, Virginia. There's a big, nice golf club, country club, Belmont Country Club up there. And we done a lot of the utilities and the site work for that big subdivision, big nice subdivision, luxury subdivision. And you was about 5 minutes away from anything that you could think of that you wanted to do in that particular area. But I was up there with my uncle, and the only thing that wasn't in Ashburn, Virginia or the surrounding areas was a buffet-style restaurant. So every Sunday we'd get off at 3:30, and we'd leave straight from work, make a beeline to the Golden Corral Buffet in Winchester, Virginia. Do that every Sunday. Anything you'd want to eat, and that's where we would go, Golden Corral. And I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yes, sir. I don't know how long it's been since you've been to that area. My mother still lives there. Little town, almost had the metropolitan area. Half of them catch the Amtrak to go into D.C. But once upon a time, that was the apple capital of the world.
Roger that. Yeah, it's been 2003 to 2005 when I was up there. So it's been several years since I've been there. I've been wanting to go back sometime. Just kind of go through and take a family trip to up to D.C. and, you know, go in that way and see how things have changed. But I know that I think when I was up there, it was the growingest city or county or growingest area in the United States right there.
Yeah, that little, my home. I go back about twice a year to see Mom and my brother. But, yeah, I'd say my job's taking me all over. I once told somebody that the only people that have relocated more than me are either in the military or witness protection. I wasn't in the military. Couldn't tell you if I was in witness protection now, could I?
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's what it takes, you know, to support our families and live the life that we want to live. Sometimes that's what it takes. You just got to go with the flow.
Yeah, well, it's been a good life for myself and my family, and I've got an opportunity to meet a lot of really great people. Just got into the amateur radio. I'm talking to you on my IC718, 100 watts with actually I've got a dipole up in the attic, thank you HOA. So I'm really tickled to be able to contact you. Great to hear from you. I'll keep it short tonight. I think we're getting a little come and go there on the propagation. So K4LE not in. This is KD9QOT, take 73s. Be safe and good night.
All right, James, I appreciate you coming back to my call. And, yeah, if you want to go to YouTube and check it out, be glad to have you. And if you wanted to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button and notify you anytime I go live, and you can stop back in and say hi again. But I've enjoyed the short QSO and look forward to working you again. Kilo Delta 9, Quebec Oscar Tango, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3s and hope you have a great rest of your evening. But this is K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Sugar.
Kilo Charlie 9, Yankee Sugar. Is that QSL?
QSL, go ahead.
All right, looks like Alan from Illinois. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. I'll say good evening, sir.
Good evening to you. Wow, 7 years. Last time I was there, though, was to Nashville area, Chattanooga, also Ashland City. The band's changing. You were 5.9 plus 10, and now there's a little QSB. My Kenwood 940 bit the dust last night, so I'm running off of my old Drake CR4 with no processing and a Shure mic. How do I sound this evening, Justin?
You sound really good. Yeah, that's heartbreaking when you get one to lay down on us, but looking at your QRZ page here, looks like you've got plenty of backup. No worries there. You'll stay on the air. But, yeah, you got a quite impressive station there at home.
Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Well, I'm going to try to look at your channel there and see what my audio sounds like on this. Oh, okay. You got me up on your site. That's really something. I've never been on YouTube before. How about that, huh? That is really interesting.
Wow, okay, that's my beeline that's on the shelf, and that is me. How about that? That'll make it easier to find the audio when I just look for the pictures. And of course, if you keep going, you'll see my antenna there, and my cat is at the bottom. How about that, huh? So my 940 and that picture, of course, is on a different desk. So back to you. It's very interesting seeing, you see my radio in the middle there, that the transmitter audio bit the dust last night. How about that? Back to you. Let's see if the band's holding up. Kilo Charlie 9 Yankee Sugar. And thanks for the pics.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, the band is turning on us. That's for sure. I'm hoping that it'll hold up for us and let me continue on. But it's not looking real promising. It started off in pretty good shape tonight, just taking little dips here and there, but it's got to where it's took a pretty good dip, and it's not coming up near as high as it was. But yeah, it's been a lot of work. It's kind of a new journey for me, this YouTube channel is, and it's took me a lot of work to get all this situated and where I like it. I've had some help. Whiskey 7 Hotel Union, Alex down in Cutler Bay, Florida, he come in and helped me a lot. Helped me get my audio channeled where I needed it at, and showed me some pointers for this software I've got, and helped me out a lot. And then it was just up to me what I wanted to do to lay out my page here, and I think I've probably got about 20 hours probably in putting it all together. It don't look like much, but it took me a while to figure out, make up my mind how I wanted it, and then after I figured out my mind how I wanted it, it took me a long time to figure out how to get it there, but I got it, I like it, and it works for me there, Roger.
Roger, Justin. Well, it looks really nice. You did a really good job. Your cameras look really good, and the fact that you could go to QRZ and put that in on your site. I like the 4 boxes there that you have, 2 different views, and I think you did a fantastic job, so that's great. I got to run upstairs and grab a cup of coffee because I really need it, but I'm going to play back your page here in a little bit and see how the audio sounds. I'm not running any compressor at this point. I was going to hook one up, and then I said, well, maybe I'll just stick with the mic and see what the mic sounds like. So, 73s, my friend. Are you normally on this frequency if I want to talk to you again? I usually hover around 209?
Yeah, I try to stay in, right around in here, somewhere close to this. 7205 has kind of been my go-to frequency if I'm able to get there, but just around in this area. If you subscribe to that channel and hit that bell, the like button, it'll actually notify you anytime that I go live, and you pull it up and you look and see what frequency I'm on, and cut right to me. That'll help me out, and we'll be able to drop in and say hello, and you get sound like you'll be doing some work on your shack. So anytime you need to check your audio and see how you sound on my end, just drop on in here, and we'll get you in here, and you can play it back, and we'll get that thing worked out for you just how you like it there, Roger.
Roger, okay, very good. I'll probably have to sign up for YouTube so I can do that. But I got you down in the paper log because my computer-controlled Kenwood is sitting on the floor here, and now I'm back on a 50-year-old radio, and all the pan adapters and everything else, and all the waterfalls are now gone. I'm now living back in 1972 with these radios here. So hey, 73s, Justin. And I'm going to go listen to your site right now and see what this sounds like. Nice of you to do that. And I will talk to you again. So K4LEN, to tie it up, Kilo Charlie 9, Yellow Submarine, Batavia, Illinois. Back to you.
All right, Alan. I appreciate you coming back to my call, and hopefully you'll get your radio. Maybe it's nothing major that went down in it, and maybe you can get that thing back together. But like I said, if you don't, you got plenty of backup. Looks like you got a amazing looking shack. Maybe one of these days I'll have me plenty of backup as well. But I enjoyed the QSO and look forward to working you again. Kilo Charlie 9 Yankee Sierra and K4LEN. I'll say 7-3s to you, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you, Justin. The same to you and your family there. That's the 73s. Kilo Charlie 9 Yellow Submarine is clear. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, K4LEN, QRZ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
Kilo India 4 Kilo Echo November.
Kilo India 4 Kilo Echo November. Looks like Ronald in Virginia. This is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee. I'll say good evening, sir.
Well, good evening to you, Justin. Been listening to you for a while. Little QSB here, you dropped here just about time we started the conversation and asked me to kind of drop back. I hope you're hearing me okay, just running 100 watts at the time. And like you said, I'm right in Danville, Virginia, right on the Virginia North Carolina line.
All right, QSL. Yeah, you're sounding good. With the QSB, you're about S5, S6 on my meter here. No problems hearing you, making you out. Good contact on you. Running a Yaesu 991A out to an off-center fed dipole. Just running 100 watts, no power. Or all the power that I've got to run anyhow. But yeah, it's working. The band is kind of getting rough on us tonight, and I hope they hold together for just a little while longer there, Roger.
Well, Roger there, and I hear you on the off-center fed. That's what I'm running to, a little Wyndham type antenna, the 80-meter version. It's up about 65 feet, and the radio is a Kenwood TF-870, and we're running about 90 to 100 watts there.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, I actually lied to you. You're S7, S8 on my meter. A lot of times I'll just kind of listen to it, and that's about what I think it is. But yeah, you're S7, S8 on me now, and so yeah, you're punching right on through the QSB and working pretty good there.
Okay. But that signal on this meter at this time of night, you're probably going to attract some attention there. You're like S8 at least about all the time, sometimes better. It's moving around a little bit, but I'll shut up and let you make a few more contacts. I listen a lot, but rarely ever talk. Yes, but so it was good hearing you, and maybe we'll talk to you again in the future. KI4KN. We'll let you finish it up.
All right, Ronald. I appreciate you coming back to the call, and look forward to working you again sometime. Kilo India 4, Kilo Echo November, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. That's kind of a little bit similar there. But I hope you have yourself a good rest of the evening, and I'll say 7-3s.
7-3s.
It's K4LEN, QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Bravo, Oscar, W5BNO.
WB5, come back with the rest.
Whiskey Bravo 5, Bravo, November Oscar, WB5BNO in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and here's Wayman, over.
WB5, Bravo, November Oscar, is that correct?
That's Roger.
All right. Showing Oklahoma on there, but hey, this is K4LEN. Name here is Justin, southern middle Tennessee. Good evening to you. Got some QSB in here, but you're making it through no problems. I'll give you a good signal report on this next go around. But good evening to you.
Yeah, you're coming in loud and clear. 5 over 9, and you're coming in real good. Yeah, I sent my address in for change. I guess about a month or so ago with the ARL, and they said if they'd take care of it. I guess it takes them a long time for them to do things over.
Yeah, roger that. And I'd say with their fixing to start tacking on that extra $35 fee for the licenses, they're probably a little bit backed up, because I'm sure that everybody, if they wanting to change anything at all, they're punching it in there now, trying to get it in before they have to pay for it. I know I did. I got my vanity call sign, and I changed my address and everything that I needed to get done, and making sure I got it in there before I had to pay for it there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. My license is going to be up next year, 3 months next year, and I don't like it either. I was going to go ahead and get my extra, but I'm going to hold off for a while on that. I had plans of doing it very soon, but since that deal went through, I'm going to hold off for a while. Over.
Yeah, QSL. That's one good thing about being a new operator. I just got my general ticket back in September. With that being said, I've got at least another 9 years before, I have to fork over that money. But I am planning on going back and getting my extra sometime soon. So we'll end up having to fork over the money before too long.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. There's one thing with me. I got the advance, and I've got a license that nobody gets now. And when I got it, I guess it's about, maybe 2, 3 years, 4 years later, they changed everything, and no code or anything. Anyway, I was going to get 20 words a minute up and go for my extra, but right now I'm not going to for right now. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's sure caught a lot of people off guard, and I hope it don't affect the new hams looking to get into the hobby. I hope it don't. I don't think it'll slow them down too much, but you can't never tell. Maybe it won't hurt us too bad.
$6 for it, and they got knocked down to 35, but that 50, there's going to be a lot fewer people taking the test. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now. If you'd like to go and check out how you sound, check out your audio, and see how you sound here in Tennessee, go over to YouTube. Look up K4LEN Radio. You can click on today's live stream. I'm 2 hours and 11 minutes into it. Jump on there and check it out. That way, if you ever do any antenna work, get a new microphone, anything that you would like to be able to check out your audio, see how any difference it made or anything like that. You jump on over and come check us out, come back, say hello again, and be able to hear your audio over there in Arkansas.
Yeah, well, I moved down here. I started moving 2 years ago from Stanislav, and I'm just now. I moved two different places down here. Antenna. Well, I finally got it up about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that's what I'm using now. It's a 40-meter doublet, and I got SWR. I mean, it is fantastic. 1.1 on the low side and 1.2 on the high side. But I mean, it's really.
The QSL, yeah, it sounds like it's doing a real good job for you. I'm running an off-center fed dipole, and it's the same way here on 40 meters. It's you just about can't get no better than what it is. On 80 meters, it's not. I mean, it still works pretty good, but I've got my tuner. It's all that it'll do to tune it, and it keeps the SWRs down to about 1.5. But one thing could be the problem too. I almost don't have enough real estate for it the way that it's set up. So on the long end of it, I need about 4 more foot of length that I just don't have. So it's got a big sag in it, probably 2.5, 3 foot probably, but it's got a sag in the wire, and I'm just curious if that might be, why I don't tune on 80 meters real good. But 40 meters, 20 meters, 17, it's a beast. It does a good job, especially like working contests. Man, it'll bust right through a pile up like you wouldn't believe, Very seldom I have to call more than twice to get, calling into a 10, 15 operator pile up. I mean, it just busts right through them.
Yeah. Listen here works it works pretty good on 20 meters and antenna tuner, and it wasn't all that great, and I don't have enough room over there to extend my antenna for 75 meters. So I guess I'm going to be stuck with it for a while with this 40 meter doublet over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, Wayman, I'm gonna ease on off here and see if there's any more out there. Like I said, if you want to go check out that YouTube channel, I'd invite you over to check it out. And like I said, if you like it, you can click on that subscribe button, click on the bell, and anytime I go live, it'll give you a notification, and you can come back and say hello, and we'll work you again there, Roger.
Hey, Roger. What did you say you was at? What's your QTH over?
It is Lawrenceburg, Tennessee is the town. It's I'm about 80 miles south of Nashville and about 20 miles north of the Tennessee-Alabama line.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I've got I got my amplifier, Ameritron A11 amplifier, but I haven't got hooked up yet. But when I get it, I'll get it over.
Yeah, roger that. You drop back in. I'd like to stay around in here, 7205, 7210, you know, somewhere right around here close. And so, yeah, you can catch me out here. I try to get on live stream every day. So hopefully you get that thing on the air. We'll get you in here and see if we can't peg this meter over on there about 20 over 9 there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, okay. Nice talking to you. We'll probably meet again at another QSO. This is the B5BNO.
All right. Wayman, I hope you have a great rest of the evening, and look forward to working you again. Whiskey Bravo 5, Bravo November Oscar, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3 to you, and I hope you have a great rest of the evening. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
K4LEN, this is Whiskey Delta 8 Tango Delta.
Whiskey Delta 8 Tango Delta. Timothy, Michigan. Good evening. This is K4LEN. Name here is Justin, and I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, hi Justin. We've talked once before, a couple days ago. I heard you on the radio, and I thought I'd give you a call back. And sound pretty good today. Signal's fading a little bit, but you still got pretty good audio. So QTH here is Brooklyn, Michigan, by the Michigan International Speedway. Back to you.
QSL, yeah, I remember a QSO last time. Yeah, I think last time the band conditions was pretty bad, wasn't they?
Oh, I'm sure. The bands haven't been that good a shape, period.
Yeah, roger that. And shaping up to not be any different tonight. It's rough and tough, but hey, you're doing a good job. I got you about 10 over 9 at times here in Tennessee, so you're doing pretty good there tonight.
Okay, well, good. Everything's still working then. Well, hoping you get some more contacts. I was just on the internet looking at a place to take the family out camping. We usually go out to South Carolina, out to Ocean Lake, and just playing around, and I heard you come across, so I thought I'd give you a shout. So weather here is still the same, freaking cold. So back to you, K4LEN, this is WD8TD.
Yeah, roger that. Well, it's fixing to get cold here as well. I think last time we talked, I was in the mid-50s for the highs, and upper 30s, mid or lower 40s for the lows. But after tonight, it's going to take a drastic change. This rain that I'm showing on the live stream here, from the rain to the west is all cold, and not looking forward to it at all. Let's see if I can get a temperatures. Here we go. Gotta pull it up, and yeah, in the 20s, in between the 20s and 30s right now, and gonna get cold, after tonight for sure. So I won't be able to rub it in these 50-degree temperatures on you no more after tonight.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Stay safe. I'm sure that kind of weather with rain kind of shuts you guys down for a bit down there in Middle Tennessee. But up here, it's just business as normal. Anyway, all right, I'll let you go. Go ahead and get some more contacts. I just thought I'd let you know that you still sounding good up here in Michigan. So, K4LEN, this is WD8TD. 73s, buddy.
All right, Timothy, I appreciate you coming back to the call, and enjoyed working you again. Look forward to working you again on down the line. Whiskey Delta 8 Tango Delta, K4LEN, 7-3s to you, and until next time, brother. Well, this is K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor.
Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor, is that correct?
Yes, this is Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo out of Buffalo, New York. We heard you in there, figured we'd give a shout.
All right, let's say, yeah, Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor. This is Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. I say good evening to you.
Well, good evening, Justin. Yeah, I'm on a Flex Radio, and I'm doing a remote. Just how my audio is, over.
All right. Well, we got some QSB in here. Sound like a broadcast station, not far away. Kind of bleeding over a little bit. You're coming in there a little bit over it. Not real great. Kind of up and down too with the propagation tonight. We'll try it again this next go around.
All right, yeah, I can figure if there's a station there that's covering me up a little bit, there's not much I can do about the propagation there, but yeah, it's good talking to you anyway, Justin.
Yeah, roger that. Well, you're coming in S7, S8 on the meter here, and yeah, you come in over them that time. I'm live streaming on YouTube, so if you wanted to go and check out how you sound here where I'm at, go to YouTube at K4LEN Radio, click on today's live stream, and get you a good idea how you sound here. I was looking at your QRZ page, and looks like you got a pretty elaborate station there, and I've been wanting one of them flex radios, and a hex beam, and it looks like you got another big beam back there on top of the house, and it's pretty impressive there.
Yeah, I've got a Force 12 up on the roof. That's a 11 element. It goes from 20 down to 6. Just under that, I have a 40-meter dipole, and then I have the hex beam. I have an inverted V that does 160/80/40 going through the yard. And then I have the SA680, which is a Scorpion antenna, usually done for mobile, but it's a tuner type antenna that I put on my garage. Over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, yeah, you look like you got a good setup, and I like it. I like it a lot. I like the is that what kind of radio you running? Is that oh, you said it's a flex radio, so yeah, that's great. I like how they I like the display screen on them. I think that looks really cool.
Yeah, I actually have a few different radios. I have a Flex 6500. I have the Flex 6600M, and then I also have a Kenwood TS990. It's on an antenna switch, antenna genius, and then I have the HF auto tuner, and all kinds of good little gadgets there to keep everything nice and prime, so I don't have any problems. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I think that may be the Kenwood radio that's got the display monitor on the wall there. Yeah, man, your shack is something to be proud of. That's for sure. Is that the MCOM? Is that what, or the NCOM or whatever it's called? Or ACOM is what it's called. I think the amp you got.
I run an ACOM 1500, and then I have also the OM 2008 test.
Those are big amplifiers with the metal electrode tubes in them. Both of them are legal limit or better. So usually if I can hear somebody, I know they can hear me. But since I got on this, and like I said, I just put a new sound card in my laptop here, and I wanted to make sure, because I'm remotely in the living room and not in the shack there, I wanted to make sure my audio was real good. Over?
Yeah, QSL. Well, yeah, you got something to brag about, that's for sure. Maybe one of these days I can build my shack up like that. I'm just now starting off. I've had my general ticket since September, so I'm just now getting started good. Stations like this is what my dream for one day will be.
Well, I'm sure eventually, because just like everybody else, we're being a ham, you get bit by the bug and you start buying more and more toys, and after a while it just all adds up, and you get a pretty nice station going. But until that time, you just deal with what you got to do, and if you're around, make what you got to make, over?
Yeah, QSL, that's the name of the game. It don't matter what you do, as long as you can get on the air, that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm sure that's many years of progress right there to take to build a station like that up, and slowly but surely, one piece at a time there, Roger.
Yeah, QSL on that. So you said go to YouTube, and did you say that was K4LEN?
Yeah, QSL, it's K4LEN radio. I had to be complicated and put a radio behind my call sign, but yeah, K4LEN radio.
Oh, QSL, K4LEN. When will this conversation be on there? An hour from now or so?
It's live streaming right now. It's on there as we speak. I'm at 2 hours and 29 minutes into today's live stream. So if you don't get in there and look at it while, in the next little bit, I think after I get done with my live stream, they don't go on immediately, but just soon thereafter. So if you don't catch it by the time, while I'm still live streaming, you can probably check it out in the morning, or later on tonight it might accidentally be on there then. But yeah, like I said, I'm 2 hours and 29 minutes into tonight's live stream, and so I give you a good reference point to go back to.
All right, I appreciate that, Justin, and it's good QSL with you, and I'm going to get out of here and get a little bit of dinner going, but I just wanted to try this out, see how it was working. It's good QSL with you, and I hope we talk again soon. This is Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor, Bob, Bravo Oscar Bravo, out of Buffalo, New York, and you have yourself a good night, Justin.
All right, Bob. I hope you have a good rest of your evening as well, and I've enjoyed the QSO. Look forward to working you again. While there at YouTube, if you wanted to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell button, it'll notify you anytime that I go live, and you can come back in and drop in and say hello again. Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor, and Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Have yourself a good rest of the evening, and 7-3s, Bob.
All right, will do. And 73s. Kilo Delta 2, Kilo Uniform Victor. We're clear.
All right, it's K4LEN, QRZ. Well, I'm going to start wrapping this thing up. It's almost 6 o'clock local time, 2 hours and 31 minutes as we speak. And it's about time to be finding something to eat for the night. Got a club meeting tonight for the local club, and I think I actually called Annette tonight, so I had to get off here and get ready for that as well. But I'll throw out a last call. It's K4LEN, QRZ. Nothing but broadcast station. All right, I want to thank everybody for dropping in, and thank everybody for the QSOs. Hopefully we can get out here. May put another one up here again tonight, and if anybody be around, make a few more contacts later on tonight. If not, I'll be out here tomorrow. Depending on whether I work or not, what time it'll be, but if I have to work, it'll be around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time, or if I get rained out again, which I kind of figure I probably will sometime tomorrow, probably be back on here again a little earlier, 2:33, maybe 4 o'clock tomorrow evening. But again, thank you for everybody for the contacts. Thanks everybody for dropping in on the YouTube in the live chat. Had several in the live chat tonight. Kilo 5 Yankee Victor Yankee. I think his name's Joe in Mississippi. Man, you're always there, and I appreciate that. And sorry that I wasn't real active in the live chat tonight. I get kind of carried away and forget about it, and then look over there and got a chat full. But Kilo 5 Yankee Victor Yankee, Delta Echo 2 Tango Radio Foxtrot. Let's look up his QRZ page, and let's see. We'll look up Delta Echo 2 Tango Radio Foxtrot. I think was his call sign. Let me go back and double check this. Yeah, Tango Echo 2. Yeah, that's it. Torsten Road from Germany, from Vogtland. Something. Sorry, I'm sure I'm murdering your name. And but hey, thanks for dropping in on the live chat tonight. It's too bad that I'm sure you probably couldn't hear me over in Germany, but man, that'd been awesome if you could. But thank you for stopping in on the live chat. Welcome back anytime, brother, anytime. And this K4LEN, gonna wrap her up and go in here and see if we can find us something to eat. Nobody is my name. KE0ZHJ. Nobody is my name. Good evening to you. Hello. And look forward to seeing y'all back out here again another night. Maybe later tonight. We'll see how it goes. It's K4LEN wrapping this thing up. Good evening. God bless everybody. Until next time, it's K4LEN, and I'll be headed to the feeding spot. Wherever they serve food, that's where I'm going. Everybody have a good night. God bless.